with the 30 and the 60 minute.
I focus mostly on the Nat.
Same thing, but the NASDAQ was a great short. It just dropped like 40, 50. Well, learn the patterns. The beautiful thing about this is you live right in here, right? You could be here, right? You live in Florida too. Where? Where?
New Jersey.
What the fuck you doing there? Get the fuck out of there.
I lived here for 20 years. I have to come back if I can learn how to trade and make a living.
On the silver screen. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody, I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to the Asia session, sponsored by My Fund of Futures, the best prop firm. How is everybody? Hey, Jennifer, man, this morning there were so many great patterns, but look at this bear flag. Can anybody see my screen, first of all? Anybody? Can anybody see my screen? Can anybody see my screen? So I want to make sure you guys see my screen. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good evening. We are here live. Okay. All right. So, first of all, this was a really great bear flag right here. Okay, great. You guys can see it. Hey, Chicken Trader, Tony, whosoever, how are you? MJ, anybody new? If there's anybody new here, get back. Get back and sit back. Behave. Sit. Sit. And anybody new here, look at this silver go here. Just about to call the long on silver right before we came in here. All right, how about this gold? This day up 75. There was some really great short patterns between 9 and 10 this morning. By the way, we're going to do 10 giveaways tonight. So you please, please, please register. Okay, you click on the link above. You have to create a My Fund of Futures email. Okay, gold kaboom. Absolutely. Did it ever kaboom? Hola, hola. Miami, how are you? Miami Inglorado, how are you? Okay. All right, this silver is insane. Look at this silver. So, 15s are turning up here. I want to see if this silver can get some type of a pullback. So, if you see here, the S&P futures tonight reversed to sell on the 15-minute time frame right here. Okay, it correlated with its 30 and 60. And what you do is you take the short right here. Now you got what's called a triple Lindy. You get the buy here. So any push down here is going to make a higher low here. So we're going to gap down tomorrow, obviously. S&Ps are going to gap down about 80 points from Friday. Well, the spiders definitely everything's going to gap. So basically, when you take the short here, okay, when you take the short here on the NASDAQ above the 69.10, and it got kabooshed here, that's the S&Ps, sorry, dropped about 8. And then if you look at the NASDAQ, had the identical same pattern. These 15s reversed to sell here, okay? These 15s reversed up here, pushed up 25,404, and you can see the kaboosh of 54 points in 15 minutes. And then when you have the 5-minute time frame, this is called a triple Lindy. Wow, look at this gold. Oh my God, look at this gold rally. All right, everybody, look at this gold rally here. And if you look at gold, again, gold and silver, the minute we walk, oh my God. And then if you look at the bigger time frames, the 30s are oh my God, these 30s are going to turn up here. Okay, you see that? Hello, everybody. Hi, Serious Bread. How are you, Breed? And then look at the 60s. Oh, Lord. Look at this bull flag on gold. Good Lordy. Up, up, and away. Hello, Palm Springs, California. How are you? All right, so we have the National Football game. Artan, what's up, my brother? Artan. So we got the National Football game on. Of course, what does my cable company do tonight to me? They say that they did maintenance and they effed up all of Jupiter. Wonderful. So now even when I leave here tonight, I can't watch the national championship game. That's why they made scotch. Okay. How was my holiday? It was good, great, nice, relaxing. Chilly here in Florida. It was 61 degrees at one point. One morning, I think Friday morning was 41. I froze my tuchus off. Absolutely froze my tuchus off. Silver. How about this silver? I get a text last night. Hey, Steven. I said, yeah. Silver's up $5. I'm like, what else is new? All right. What else is new? What else is new? All right. So we got the S&P futures. Look at this gold's going to go here. This gold's going to go right through 4,700. Let's look at gold on the bigger time frame. I had a really nice trade on gold. I sold the GLD calls, okay, for $3. They went out worthless. So a quick 30K on those, on that right here. Now I'm looking for another push up and hopefully short them if they stay up here. -10 in Boston. Oof, too cold for me. That's too cold for me. Let's look at silver here. The daily, $11 above the 10 bar. What's the 30s doing? 30s look like they want to turn up. What does silver do? 86. Very risky to short this. Even scalping the short on silver with these 30-minute time frames. Okay. 60 minutes look like they want to turn up here. I'm looking to buy silver on pullbacks here. If you want to take a scalp short only, you can take a scalp short on gold, 77.80 up to 83.80. Again, this is a scalp. If you want to do it, great. Just looking for a pullback on the 5-minute. And you can see this bull flag here on silver. It should project up to here, at least to 94.20 on silver. So many people have contacted me in the last over the weekend saying how silver and gold really made their final push at the end, helped them immensely by passing evals and trading, etc. All right, this Nasdaq's finished here. All right, gotta get this. That's why you got to be very careful scalping just on the gold. Look at this gold. I tried the minute we opened. I wanted to buy this silver off the bigger time frames. Of course, the minute we came on, silver was already up here. All right, you can just look to cover shorts between the 75.5 and the 77.5 on the gold short. Silver here just hit 94, just dropped 10. But yeah, we got the national championship game tonight. I'm going for Indiana. Who's going for who here? I want Indiana. Who you like? Nobody. You don't even know you're alive. Well, come on, Julie. You don't follow football? No. Come on. Oscar. What's up, Oscar? I got Jay in the house. I got Julian in the house. Julian's a local. Jay's a local. Julian's from Jersey, just passing through here. All right, gold just got cabooshed here. Silver just dropped 20 cents. I should have taken the short in silver for the pullback here on the 5. All right, we're gonna do Georgia boy Beck. Yeah, I'm go Dogs, but I don't know. I got to go for Indiana. I like that quarterback. I like that kid. Plus, I like to see a team go 16-0. That's a statement, man. That's a statement. 16-0. Damn, 16-0 in college football. I'm all spiffed up. Yeah, I don't know. I had a meeting to go to today. I had to wear a nice shirt. Normally, I dress like I change oil. Anyway, here's a silver dropping 30 cents. Damn it. I knew it was a short up there for a scalp. But, all right. How you all feeling here? NASDAQ? Not yet. Not yet. I want to see if we got one more push up here. Silver just got cabooshed. Gold just dropped about 2. Silver dropped 30. Again, when you get these push-up, this is the only problem here with the silver push-up here. Now, you see silver here pushing up to new highs on the 15. Look at this silver, 94.75. This happened earlier in the night. You can see the non-confirmation right here. Okay, you can always look behind the big chart. It's always on the big chart.
Okay.
Okay. So instead of seeing it here. Okay. Think this gold's gonna drop here. Anybody scalp the gold short? Hey Sally J6, how are you? Hey Sally J. Charles Williams, good evening. Anybody new? If anybody new, oh my God, look at the silver drop 30 cents. It's gonna be 40 cents here. This silver is an animal. This silver belongs in the cage. Mendoza. Yep, Mendoza. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So if this silver gets a pullback here, we're gonna look to take along the silver here. So this silver is called a double blue. That means the 5-minute time frame correlated not with the 15, but the 30 and 60-minute. All right. All right. Hey Greg, how are you? Everybody's welcome. Greg, silver's going right back up. So's gold. Over 57. The silver's an animal here. Hey Jay Sizzle, how are you? Zil from Finland. Hello, my brother. How are you? All right. Damn. So what you like to do is you take a short, right? And then you look to buy the pullback here. But I want to see everything's turning up here. You got to look to buy a pullback here on silver. Let's see what the silver got down. Oh my God, the silver just shot up. Oof. The silver's an animal. Are you trading commodities all?
Me,
No.
but
Should,
I have silver bars. I held since $35.
there you go.
Yeah.
Damn, it's going to go to 150.
Yep.
Then you can sell some, probably.
Definitely.
Okay. I saw a report last night that silver hit 105 in Shanghai on Sunday. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Hey, Telf Collections, how are you? Of course, the Nasdaq's doing nothing here. All right, let's see if this silver could get down to the 20 to maybe 20. I would go maybe 10 to 40 range here. Let's see if the silver can get a pullback here. All right, there goes the gold dropping. So gold and silver. Look at this. Oh my God, what a short. 40 cents. Again, these negative MACDs. Gold and silver have the identical same pattern here. Gold and silver. Okay, let's see if we get a little bit of a pullback here. All right, gold just got kabooshed, $5. Oh my Lord, here goes the silver, 40 cents. All right, these negative MACDs. Okay, I do expect another push up though. Once these get oversold here, again, you could look to buy silver here, 10 to 40. Just got down to the 40 and a half level. Do you think I can catch a 25-point trade on gold? 25-point trade? I think you can scalp it and trade it in and out. And you'll make 25 points. Silver, oh geez, look at the silver. Missed it by a half a tick. All right, you could probably go long here, 12 to 42 range if it gets this. I don't think it's going to get down there again. Gold too. Let's see here. Yep, the same thing. Okay. Again, thank you for my funded futures for what's up, Connor from Australia? What's up, my brother? Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes I can scalp, anywhere from 3 to 5, 3 to 8, 3 to 10. But if you're scalping, and let's say you sold silver here, let's say you sold silver at 80 and I was offering again at 88 and it drops down to 73, I'm going to, cover some, right? 75, you cover some, right? What's up, Green Gorilla from Bali? What's going on? What's up, everybody? Go Indiana. Can you believe my cable goes out at 4 o'clock this afternoon? This is criminal. I can't wait to tell Xfinity to blank off, really. I can't wait tomorrow because I'm not going to I got to go to Miller's Sports Bar tonight and now watch the game. I'm exhausted. I got to stay up now, hang out in a bar and watch whatever is remaining of the game. what a crock of nonsense here. Really, some really great patterns this morning. If this gold gets down to the 67.73 range, I look to buy it here off this pullback. All right. So anyway, how's everybody? Denise, hi Denise, how are you? Which online? Xfinity. An online, yeah. They won't. They're pleased. Okay, a day trade. I'll be investing into Apple, Tesla, AMD the next day. I think you got to be careful. I want to just show you this silver here with this gap up. So silver is $11 above the 10 bar. I mean, not to say this thing can't go parabolic here, but we're going to go higher. And, you know, I got to tell you, the one thing I will tell you about silver, okay, is that the demand now for silver is like, that's like it now, okay? Gold, silver, if it hit 40, just trade it. Hit 50, just up 10. See what I'm saying? Boom, in and out on silver, right? Okay, silver should get another push up. But, you know, trying to gap lower in silver. Yeah, but it just rallied up to 50. So again, you know, you had this monster move up here. Let's see what the week brings. Look at the weekly. Oh my Lord, you're 20. Can you imagine if silver dropped $29? It'd be a crash. Silver would be like 64 an ounce. Still, you know, still pretty powerful, but okay. So this was the gold pullback just now here on the 5-minute. The gold pullback right here. Nasdaq and S&P is doing nothing here. Nothing. This is the pullback on the on gold below 73. Missed it by half a point here. Just rallied 3 on the gold. There goes the silver. Silver hit the below 40 level on this pullback here. And the pullback most likely was off the 3-minute time frame. If I could type. Oh, this trade station is going to drive me completely crazy. This trade station. Here goes the silver. Look at the gold. The silver hit exactly 40. And if you look at the 3-minute time frame on the double blue, you can see the positive MACD 80X is off. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. I only use the balance, volume, and moving average on my indicators. Okay. You know, I was watching the show. Look at the silver. Look at the silver rally 20 cents. Gold just rallied 3. So the way scaling in, right, is important, right? You go like maybe 40, then you go 30, right? Then you go 20, and then you go 10. But the first thing you got to determine, there goes the silver, right? What's up, my brother? So now what you have to do is you have to determine how many contracts you want to trade within that range, right? Okay. So let's say you want to do 10. What's the most silver anybody can do with a prop firm? Anybody know? Hey, JL. Hey, JL. Okay. Anybody new? I don't look at Bookmap. You know, so many people I saw over the weekend telling me they're looking at volume and yeah, I don't look at volume. I never have. It's just I don't know. It's just something that what's the biggest account you can have and how much is the most amount of futures contract silver futures you can trade? Okay, I can do 150 micros on for silver. You could do 150 micros on silver with a 150-day account. Oof. I don't know about that. My doggy's tired.
Daddy love.
All right. So pullbacks don't always mean whole oversold. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, you know, you have to look at it. Looking at indicator 3 right here, right? Indicator 3 right here. So again, you know, in the session, we made a new high here, even though the high is here. But for our Asia session, the high was here. Okay. So, all right. Patrons. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna do 10. Please. 9 o'clock is the cutoff. You should. My Fund the Futures for the giveaway. Go to My Fund the Futures YouTube, right? You should sign up for the giveaway. We do the giveaway at 9:50 every night for a free account. Right? All right, gold dropping, silver dropping. This silver gets down to the 0535. I'd look to buy it here. Let me put Nasdaq, S&P's trying. They're trying. They're trying. Anybody get that gold short earlier? That gold scalp short earlier? Now the 3 minutes looking, the fives are going to push up here. I don't think you're going to get it here. Now, if this gold goes to 10 to 40 range, I would probably look to buy it here. I'm silver, I mean. Right here, you can see it. Hey Jay, Just Blaze, how are you, brother? It's going all right. Can't believe 3 days flew like that. Shawino, good job. I can't believe 3 days just flew. Damn, you gotta enjoy your life, man. Every day's a gift. Every day's a gift, man. You know, you just gotta enjoy every second. You know, you gotta enjoy every. I said 93.10 to 93.40. Then you use like a 92, like 95 stop or a 93 stop. All right, gold again, 67 to 73 range to buy the gold. All right, silver. Hey, get over here. Sit. You were just sleeping. Nope. Go back. Sit. 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 Me a heart attack today. He was eating, and he eats so freaking fast. I thought he was having a heart attack because he's just like he was like gagging. I'm like, oh my god. He was eating like he hasn't eaten in 5 days.
He's okay with me.
No, let him stay. Let him stay. Gotta focus. Yeah, he just was eating like so freaking fast. Yeah, you gotta enjoy, man. Can you explain how you use the MACD entries correlate? What? What do you want me to ask? Steve, can you explain how to use the MACD for entry correlations? I don't 3-0 Indiana. That was fast. I don't use the MACD for entry correlations. I use indicator 3. MACDs, okay? MACDs, okay, I use for gold. You could scale any longs here, 73, 74, 5. I don't use MACDs. I use MACDs to help me with the divergences based upon the pattern. I don't use MACDs for correlations. I use my indicator 4 for correlations because my methodology is based upon using 3 time frames, a 15, a 30, and a 60-minute time frame. And then I use the 3 and the 5-minute time frame for entries and exits, right? So an indicator 3, so the MACDs here will give me a divergence, right? So the MACDs are positive here, all right? So even here, when you were looking at the S&P futures earlier, you can see when we got this pushed down after the short, which, well, this was before we came on, you can see the push down here, the positive MACD. So I knew if you were short index futures that you were going to make a higher low right here. This low is a no-no. So they got down to 02 versus the low here of 96, okay? You see that? Silver just rallied 13 if you bought 42s. Or no, the 40 was the low. Gold just rallied, so there goes silver. Silver. Khalib Hutchinson, I hope I told you that. Hey, Jip Smith, how are you? Silver just ran 15. Who's going to win Super Bowl? Seattle, hands down. Hands down, Seattle. Nobody's beating that defense. Wow! Look at that silver. Look at that silver. Look at the gold go. Look at the gold right into the positive MACD. So now that's called a double blue, right? So it means the five indicator 4 on the 5-minute time frame reversed to buy, right? But it correlated with its 30 and 60-minute time frame. So right now the condition on gold is the 15 indicator 4 is negative, but the 30 and 60 are bullish, right? So basically you have what's called a buy disconnect. But if you had all 3 time frames indicator 4, 15, 30, and 60, cayenne over orange, you're in a positive trend. Look at this silver go. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Look at this silver. I don't look at moving averages. I look at my moving average, my 10 bar. Look at the gold rally 4. Nasdaq, kaboom. Anybody front? Look at silver just ran, Jesus, 40 cents. Gold just ran 5. Kaboom. Where's the bull? Okay.
That would be
40 cents in silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a monster move. Silver, Jeff, you got it? Anybody get the long on the gold? Anybody get the long on the gold? Bear trader? Kaboom, Captain Price. There you go. Because Eric, you probably didn't pay for real live market data. That's why. You have to pay for real live market data. If it's delayed, you know there's a problem, right? If it's delayed, you know there's a problem, right? NASDAQ, I take a scalp short here, 21 up to like 41. S&P's 12, 12 up to 17. Okay? Claudio the drummer. Okay? You got to be able, that was a beautiful pattern on gold and silver. I hope anybody got that, okay? Anybody get the gold long? I got it, thanks. Mr. Rockstar, good job, Mr. Rockstar. I don't look at resistance, I don't look at trend lines, and I don't look at breakouts. I look at patterns. Okay, there's 2 types of trading. There's pattern trading, and then there's scalp trading, period. Okay, that's what I look at. And I look at patterns. Okay, I told you the bigger time frames, the 30s and 60s were turning up. Pierre, Joseph, you got 200. Good job. Okay, that's a great job. It's worth it. See, you can watch the national football game and make money at the same time. Me, I'll go home and I got to go to Miller's Sports Bar and I have to watch the game. Okay, like I want to do that. I love the ADX. I love the love the ADX. But you have to learn how to use the ADX properly. You can't just use the ADX. Okay, there's ways to use the ADX. When the ADX is rising, up and or down, and when the ADX is off. Okay, there's different ways to, you could, if you want to scalp the NASDAQ between, probably anywhere between the 11 and 17, you could look to cover shorts. Got to activate the data, okay? It depends, Gustavo. All right. Okay. All right. Kaboosh. Well, we got close to 300 on a national. This is good. National, almost 300 people on a. Justin. All right. What happened? You tired? Are you tired? Are you tired? Daddy loves you. All right. Gold was this. I think this silver. If this silver pushes up here, it's going to push up off the 30s. Okay, but here's the problem with silver. The negative MACDs on the 15 and 30, and let's look at the 60 here. Uh-oh. So even if silver made a new high, these MACDs are not going to confirm. Wow, gold just ran $5. Silver just ran 40 cents here. Gustavo's pretty high, I'll tell you that. I'm tired already. Happy MLK. Yep, yes, sir. Silver, gold. All right, anybody trade Bitcoin here at all? Ethereum? Bitcoin or Ethereum? Bitcoin or Ethereum? Good job, Captain Price. Give to Silva. Silva, get one more push up here. Any score in the national Bitcoin? Captain Jordan, Bitcoin, good job. Well, we normally on these nights, we probably, NASDAQ and S&P, I'd be short here. NASDAQ just dropped 6. Yeah, I think that the silver just dropped 14. Jeez. Stopping dead in its tracks here between 84 and 94. Got these sell divergences here. Why is it not letting you trade silver? I don't get that. You should be able to trade silver here. Okay. All right. Wow. End of the first quarter already? Whew. Wow. Game will be over by the time I'm done here. No, they got a halftime. It was like 45 minutes long. So that's when that's going to save me. So in order to trade a pattern or a scalp trade, the most important thing is to determine how many contracts you want to trade, right? So some people are texting me that you could trade up to 150. Is it right? What is he saying? You trade 50 to 75 micros in silver. I've never heard anybody do that. Okay. So, but everybody's different, right? Some people may want to take, if you're going to trade, if you have access, I'm just saying, for example, like let's say my fund of futures gives you, 15 or 20 micros in silver. I don't know, right? Okay. And then you have to determine how many contracts that they're giving you, but how many contracts you want to use to trade in that range, right? So let's just say on this pattern, you wanted to buy 10. Okay, so maybe you buy 1 at 40, 2 at 30. It's a science. It's not a science, it's an art, right? And maybe you want to go, 4, that's 1, 2, that's 7, or maybe 3 and then 4 to make it total of 10, right? You scale in, right? The key element here is you have to be comfortable of the scaling in process. If you're comfortable with the scaling in process, then that's everything, right? Because you want to take a certain amount of contracts, take the range and divide the range and how you want to scale in, right? Right, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it's important to do that. Okay, NASDAQ should drop here. want to take a scalp short here on gold, you could probably go 79 and a 79 79 and a half short some 79 and a half up to 85 and a half range on the gold. All right, silver might get up to 94, 95 again here. Nice long on. That was a nice long on silver and gold there. Nasdaq should drop. 15 should roll. Silver. Oh, here it goes, silver. All right. 90 on the silver. The silver might go higher. All right. So I think gold got as high as 85 today. Gold got as high as 85. Right. How's everybody like trading silver? Anybody like trading silver and gold? If you could do 30 micros, no issue. Absolutely. I agree with you on that. Right. If you could do 30 micros on gold and silver, that's great, if you ask me. That's really great.
It means that you enter it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great. Can't do more. I'm calling a $6 range in gold. You can't do great, right? So if I'm right, so if I'm calling a range in gold 79.80 to 85.80, 86.80, gotta be able to learn how to scale within that range. Scale into that range, right?
So
if I'm calling a $5 or $6 range in gold, you have to determine you want to do 6 contracts, you want to do 10 contracts. You got to determine how many contracts you want to trade within that range, right?
so if you
I call it, if you have 10 contracts, and you have to determine how you want to scale those 10 contracts in that range. You may want to go 1, 2, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, that's 6, and then 4. You may want to go 2, 2, 6.
are different,
Yeah.
and then
As it's dropping, you can see, boom, see what I did right there? Okay, so like if you're short gold at 80 and a half or 88, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna, if it trades at 80, you put bids in 80, 79 and a half, 79, 78. But as it's dropping, you want to cover, and then you want to lower your stop because you see your average price on the DOM, right? You'll see your average price on the DOM. Okay. And again, basically you're scalping a trend,
so
right?
the range that you give out.
If I call the range 80 to 86,
Yeah.
so that's a $6 range. You have to determine how many contracts, if you want to take the trade, how many contracts you want to trade within that range.
Okay, that's what I was.
How can you be confused with
I
that?
was confused.
How do you get out? I don't know. If you sold 80 and a halves or 80 80s or 79 and a halves, and it's trading 79 and a half now, 70, you just start covering and you lower your stop.
So you don't have a specific.
No, this is not a science, Julian.
Yeah.
This is not a science. If you make this a science, you're finished. I'm telling you right now. This is the trading is an art. Trading is a skill. You have to be laser focused. And if you want to scalp trade, This is on a complete different level. You have to have no emotion. You have to be fast on the dom. You have to know exactly, pinpoint, laser sharp focused. Okay? Right? If you're short the gold, I would lower your stops. Okay? So if some people sold gold at 80, 80, 30, 80, 40, 79.5 up, okay, and they're in the money now, right? They could just start taking profits.
That's what I said.
No. You take profits where you want to take profits. If somebody sold silver just now at 92, now it's 84, they may want to cover 8 cents down. 8, right? Okay? Everybody's different. Nobody's gonna if I lined up 10 people from all around the world, and I called the range, look to short or before, look to buy gold 67 to 73, right? Got down to 71.10. I would bet you my life that all 10 people would have different ways of entering that long. Some may even bid 71, may not even buy it. I'm just giving you an example. Look at gold drop. Oh man, the silver, identical, same pattern. Silver just dropped 20 cents. Damn it. Okay. So again, what I'm trying to that silver was a short. All right. I don't even know what a chop and P shape means. Gold just dropped about 2. Silver just dropped 20 cents. NASDAQ just dropped about 7. S&Ps just dropped about 1. Okay. Good job, J-Mans. What's the score of the game? I'm going crazy here. How about no? The better one R&R is the guy who sold silver at 86.12, he jumped. That was low. And the guy who sold gold at 45.39 on Friday, he jumped. Right? 3-0 Indiana. You determine the range based upon the strategy. Mikey Jacques, 3-0. Hey, Brian. I don't look at volume, Captain Price, and I don't even know what a D shape means. Okay? Okay. I think. What do you mean tonight? During our session or during the European session? Okay. During our session or during the European session? Look at the silver drop 20 cents. Gold just dropped about 3. I don't even know what to chop. Please, Captain Price, I didn't know what you're talking about. Whatever you're on, send me a case, please. Yeah. What's that?
I said I took.
Are you short?
Yeah, I took out my.
So how much you make? Oh, you're saying the big ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do minis.
The big ones?
Yeah, I'm a scalper.
But on the big ones, not on the micros, you mean?
Nope. Yeah. Ones, yeah.
All right. So you're welcome. Okay. All right. Do I have you got to be careful when you trade the big ones, and I'll tell you why. You really have to go. So let me just teach you, right? So when you trade the NASDAQ futures, you have to go wide. You can't be doing NASDAQ every 2 or 3, 4. There was a person here once that was shorting the NASDAQ literally every 2 points. So I called the NASDAQ to say 30 to 60. He was selling 30, 32s, 34s, 36, 38s, all 2 up, all the way up. You got to run over.
Yeah, nah.
You got to go wide on the NASDAQ because I'm just going to be honest with you. Something trading at 6,910, right? 69.10 is going to trade a lot different than something that's trading 25,000. SMCI is a $3 stock, $32 stock. is going to trade a lot different than a Meta, right? $600 stock, right? So you have to understand the volatility, the delta, right? The alpha based upon one that's trading 25,000, one that's trading 6,900, right?
Yep.
So if you're going to scalp the S&Ps on the big one, right? You need to go wide.
Yeah, for sure.
So whether you're going to want to go, let's say if I call the range 30 to 60, you may want to go 35, you may want to go 45, you want to may go 55, right?
I typically do 45.
45 points?
Yeah.
In the range?
Yeah.
So you're saying if you short the Nasdaq, if I call a range 30 to 60, you'll go 30 to 75.
Let's say if the
Let's say short.
short 5
Above.
or below. My short.
I think 5 is too short.
Yeah.
I think, in my personal opinion, I think you're going to get run over on a Nasdaq, especially when the freaking things gets going up and or down.
Is that because
It's because something, again, Julian, something that trades 25,000 trades a lot differently than something that trades 6,900, right? SMCI is $32 a share. It's going to trade a lot different than a Microsoft, which is 440, right? Microsoft's going to go down a lot more than SMCI will, right? NASDAQ will go up and or down more because of the price of the asset, right? Then where, like here, NASDAQ just shut up just now from, I don't know, NASDAQ just shot up from 30, whatever, 16 to 28 just now. S&Ps just went from 10 and 3/4 to 12. Right? S&Ps just ran $1.25, $1.50. The NASDAQ just ran 14.
Extremely volatile.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to, okay. What'd you get hammered in? Yeah, right. So NASDAQ is like an F1 speed, right? Where the S&Ps, I tell beginners, I can't tell them what to do, that I don't think a beginner should be trading silver, and I don't think a beginner should be trading NASDAQ. I mean, yes, there's a lot of juice in it, but if you're wrong, you're done.
Yeah,
I know some of the biggest traders in the world, okay? And basically, they stick to the S&Ps. Okay, if you want to take a short here on the, see, here's the reason why the NASDAQ rallied here, okay? If you want to take a short on the NASDAQ, you can go 30 up to like 60. This is the reason why the NASDAQ rallied here. You see this here? The NASDAQ, the 30-minute, okay? It correlated with the 15. This is why the NASDAQ rallied here, right before we came on, okay? Right here. Okay, you got the positive MACD, the 30 minutes reverse to buy, the 15s are in buy mode. So this is what's called a buy disconnect right here. 2 out of the 3 time frames are bullish. So if you look here, you got the 60s. Now the 60s are about to reverse to buy here if it takes out the 25. If the 60s reverse to buy, then the way to trade this is you buy the pullback on the 5, the pullback on the 15, the pullback on the 30. Then you go into what's called sequence. Okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you do it. Bingo. Okay? So that's why when we came in and I said this pattern here, right, when we started, and by the time the music ended, that's why you didn't hear me short the NASDAQ here.
No,
right? No. But you could short the NASDAQ up here.
Yeah.
Okay, just because I'm looking and hopefully looking for a pullback. Okay, on the 5-minute time. I want to see the 5-minute time frame do this and then do that. Okay? Okay? You see that? I'm looking to short the NASDAQ for a pullback. Okay? Okay, so if you sold 30s, you could just look to scalp it. Okay, I'm looking to scalp the short on the NASDAQ. What am I? Okay, can we talk about let's see here. What's this? I found that there are certain stocks with good open interest and bid. I don't know. I look at the same names every single day. I don't putz around. Okay, I don't putz around. Okay, hello. Where's the stock going? This okay, hello. This company makes no money. My friend's short the boat. Oh my God, this okay, hello is gonna go. It's gonna gap down tomorrow.
I'm
But
assuming the
which one?
the
This
third
one?
EMA estimate.
This one?
Yeah.
That's my overbought oscillator.
Oh, okay.
So now what you're looking for here on silver? Wow, silver just got kabooshed. Took it down for a second. Yep. Silver hit that 91. Just dropped. All right. Silver's getting deeply oversold here on the 60. Still looking for another push up on silver. So what you're looking for here now, okay, is right now the S&P futures are in a negative trend. Okay, you're on a negative trend on the 15, the 30, and the 60-minute time frame. The Nasdaq futures are bullish on the 15 and 30. So what's really going to happen here? You know, my personal opinion, okay, positive MACDs, probably a good chance that you're going to get some type of a pullback, and later on this morning, they'll probably get a buy reversal. So the lows of below 6,900 should hold. The lows below the 25,340, right, should hold. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm thinking because the Nasdaq's in buy mode on the 15 and 30, and the 60, see the positive MACD right there? So you see the orange number, 25,439. So we're 18 ticks away, okay, for the Nasdaq to reverse the buy on the 60-minute time frame. All right. So that's that. All right. Anybody have any questions here? Anybody new? What happened? Trying to purchase the 50K account and it keeps messaging 25% and still there. I've been over 5 minutes. Anybody can help. I don't know. Customer support's closed at My Fund the Futures. Silver's dropping. Yeah, it dropped about 30 cents. I have silver up. Yeah. I want to see if the silver can get a little bit more of a pullback here. Nasdaq's dropping. Nasdaq just dropped 11. Now you short the Nasdaq? Oh, because it's traded above 32 again. Above 30.
I got out of.
I know, but I called another short again.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're going to trade the big ones, you got to go wide. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to.
Don't mention the for company name here.
Oh.
Yeah, just whatever. The point is that if you're looking, then you should just go micros then, right? My Fund of Futures blows that other firm away, in my opinion. So that's what I would be looking for. All right. I still think silver's going to get another push up here. The sequence, yeah. So basically, you know, S&Ps, if you're short, just cover 10 and a halves. Nasdaq just dropped 14. Okay, silver still silver just dropped 30 cents. Yeah. Let's see if this silver can get a little more of a push down. Do you understand how sequence works?
No.
Okay, sequence works meaning that if A happens and B happens and then C happens, then we look for a pullback on the 5 minute. If it's longs, next pullback on the 15, the next pullback on the 15 and 30 minute. It's sequence. So you're driving a car, right? The light turns red. You stop. You're there for 45 seconds. Minute, my light turns green. You go. That's a sequence, right? It's a condition. So once the condition is met, then there's a sequence of what to do next, right?
Okay.
That's how I spent 10 years building this, okay? Now, My Fund of Future is the best, I'm telling you. Okay.
I need to open that account.
What?
I'm on.
You gotta look at the different plans. It depends, you know? It depends. Freaking silver, 40-cent drop. That's twice. This one and this one. Damn it. MV Pickney, I don't know. You just gotta put your name in. I don't know. And what's the score of the game?
3-0.
Still?
Yeah.
Damn.
Defense is holding up.
The unders. I thought the unders were going to be good today.
Have really good quarterbacks.
Yeah, but I never liked that Beck when he was at Georgia. Oh my God, my daughter, forget it. She loved her school.
She went to Georgia?
University of Georgia.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hi Vilash, how are you? Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious, silver 40 cents. I would buy if silver if Nasdaq dropped 30, I would be a buyer. Oh yeah, gold just got kabooshed. Silver, oh look at the silver. I knew it was a short. All right, gotta wait. You know, they're great with customer service. Not just that though, the plans they have, okay, and look, they're hosting this. They're sponsoring this event. Look at this silver.
Oh.
Look at a gold drop. Oh my goodness. If this silver drops to the 91, 92.85 to 90, 93.15, I'd be a buyer for a pop. These 60-minute time frames are getting oversold. Look at this gold. What the heck happened? No, silver's not trying to trend down. It's got down to 18. How many ounces you have? How many ounces?
3 grand.
100 ounces?
Yeah.
So each ounce is worth $93.
Yep.
So it's pretty good payday. Look to sell this silver out between the 93 and 93.15 if you're long. On rally. Push up. What a cabooshin. What a cabooshin. Good Lord. What a cabooshin. Dropped almost $1. Good Lord. There you go. Start scaling out of longs on silver. Got right down into that range. I'd be out. Oh, I would be out. Now, what you like to do here on this pencil down, right? Sandra, you made 10K. Good job. Now, if you see this here, oh, I know people who make that like crazy. Now, if you see this here, right, you want to try to short this silver in this bar, 59 down to 87. That's right? You got the long at 92.86. Okay, I would be out on the long on silver. Silver. So the stop would have been here, would have been, let's say 15 to 85. So the stop would have been 70 on this. Okay? Right? 345. Made 14,000 on silver. One made 10. Good job, Iceman. That's great. In and out. So what you want to do is on this bar, if it pushes up in this bar, you want to short into this bar, but it didn't get high enough. I was thinking 27, 28. The high was 18. So that's that. That's that. Okay. Nasdaq just dropped from 32 to 17. Gold just got kabooshed. Yeah, I want silver to gap up so high tomorrow. I can short it. What? Look at the silver. See what I'm saying? See, silver went up to 18. It just dropped. Look at this silver. Just dropped 20, right? So I was looking, when you have a pencil down, this is called a pencil, and it pushes up into this pencil, you want to short the pencil, right? Within the pencil for the cabooshin, right? Okay, well, there it goes. Oh, gold just rallied about 6. Made 10.5 on this. How many micros were you short? When you guys are making 10 and 14 and 10,000, how much micros are you short in silver? Okay, so 9 o'clock. I hope you guys registered. North earthquake in North Palm Beach Springs, North Palm Springs. Okay, gold right back up. Silver. If you want to take a scalp short on the silver, thinking like 30, 32, up to like 62 range, or 35 to 65. There goes gold. You scaled out on the way down. Good job. Good job on the short. Geez, that came out of left field. Gold just rallied 6. NASDAQ and S&P's finished. Okay. No. If you're going to trade the pencil bar, okay, you do not wait for indicator 3. So I've seen it many times. They do this, you short them, then they get kabooshed. Okay, so let's go up to 27 here. Just dropped 10 on the silver. That's a great question, VWAP, though. That's a great question. Okay, that's a great question. All right. Now you're still 31 cents above the 10, from the 10 bar. I'd like to see if this thing can get to a short 30, 32 up to 60, 62 range. Okay. At 29 again, just got kabooshed. Great job, Iceman. Love that name, Iceman. Good job. Great job. Great job. Nasdaq's going to get another push up. Gold's not more stable. That's not really true. You want to see what happened to gold on Friday? Forget it. Look at the silver. I missed it by a penny. Look at this, 15 cents. Okay, if you don't trade silver, no problem. Each his own. You shorted 5 minis? Big ones? Wow. Good job. Big ones. NASDAQ back to 43. It's higher. You can't short the NASDAQ until the 5-minute gets overbought. Okay. Bill the Collins. What's up, JL? It may take, Eric, it may take a while to get turned on, okay, from my funded futures to give you the real-time data. Right? It ain't going to happen overnight. This NASDAQ gets up to the, I'd say 37 up to like 57, I'd short it. And the NASDAQ. Well, you did pretty damn good with the micros. What the hell's the matter? You made 10.4. Were you crazy? Hey, Valish, if you want to have a 5-day free trial, you could text me 914-500-7484, Valish, if you want. If anybody who wants a 5-day free trial to my live stream, 914-5. Look at the gold. Look at the NASDAQ just dropped again. Just dropped 9 on the NASDAQ. I love trading the big ones. Oof. But they also can give you a heart attack. Biggest position I ever had was 1,000 NASDAQ and 1,000 S&P. 1,000 and 1,000. Not at the same time, though. Oh, come on. Mr. Silver by a penny. You see what I'm saying? This is the down and up pattern. Oh Lord. Gold had the identical same pattern. Gold just dropped 3. Oh, you took the NASDAQ short, 2 minis just now. Good job, Alexander. I would cover. You may get, look at this gold. Look at the silver, 30 cents. You short NASDAQ?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Oh, you're done? Okay.
I'm out.
Oh, good. Okay. Anybody front run me on the silver? Gold had the identical same pattern. Jennifer, gold had the identical same pattern. Range for gold, you got to wait. Wait for the 5s to get overbought, pushed up. I still think these 60-minute time frames are going to turn up here. So I'm looking for one more push down on silver. Why so many people fail? So many people fail because A, they don't know what they're doing. B, they don't have someone with technology. 3, I think they're guessing. 4, they're gambling. 5, they don't want to learn. They want to rush the process. You want to know the truth? You want me to keep going? Okay. You want me to keep going? That's why 99% of day traders fail. S&Ps just got cabooshed. NASDAQ just got cabooshed. The worst thing anybody can do, and I say this from my heart, and I don't wish bad on anybody, is to get a payout right out of the gate and they think they're invincible, right? And that's it. All right, if this silver drops, what a short on this silver. If this silver drops to the 55, 85 range, I'd be a buyer again. Wow, just look at this thing run. Just ran 17. Trend is up on what? Risk management is key. People don't know. See, people don't know how to scale in. People don't know. People average down. People don't use stop orders. People are very self-destructive. Jeff, you got the short? Just made 62.60 on your saying. Took the payout to 5,000. Wow. Go get him, Jeff. Jeff came to visit me from Miami. Spent about a week with me. What a great experience. You don't scale in the length of the VWAP. When you see the move here, you start scaling. You just put offers into the, you try to scale in within it. Okay? Oh, TradeAway had an issue? Okay. Could be. Yeah, it's not my fund the futures, trust me. I can't believe I missed this short by a penny. Just got cabooshed. Look at this. Look at this. 18 and 29. Jesus. 49 cents. Great job, Jeffrey. Great job, Jeffrey. Great job. You could look to scale out silver 85 up to even. Jennifer, that was a nice gold short. Oof. Look at silver. I think you're going to get a bounce, though. I said scale out 85. Titanic music. Da 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 da. Sell 80 to 85 if you're long up here. 77 to 85.90. I'd scale out of longs. I don't know about 50. I just, when you're trading like that, you see a pencil down, you want to just scale maybe every 8 to 10 cents within the bar. Okay. How do you scalp? I'd be scaling out of longs here on silver. How do you scalp trade without worrying about trick scaling rules from prop firms? Hey, Hermes, how are you? How are you? Look at the silver rally. I think silver's going back up. Look at the silver rally. Look at this. I'd be flat silver. Jennifer. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't know. Is there a 5-second rule for scalp trading? Wow, look at this. Kabooshed. Kaboom. 914 500-7484. Anybody get the long on silver? Be practicing. Having a sim environment and practicing. Okay, how much you up on silver? This is Anna.
I took.
I don't hear it. You have to know.
Took a trade.
I don't want to hear took a trade. I want to hear excuses.
Oh, I don't have.
Well, what do you keep track on a piece of paper and pen?
I just looked at that one.
Okay, so what are you trading?
I did
made 490.
And
not bad.
Another one that I did.
You got the silver long, Sam? Everybody welcome Sam. Everybody welcome Sam. You're up 200? Okay.
Yeah, consider that.
Listen, first of all, it's your first time here. Second of all, okay, you're getting familiar with things, and 200 is not bad. If you could hit a goal of 200 to 400 to 500 on a night session, that's damn good. Okay? Because if you compound that throughout the month, that's, $4,000 to $6,000 for the month. Okay. I understand. It takes time to understand the terminology, right? It takes time but also you have to put the time and work in. Michael Jordan won 6 world championships. Michael Jordan had a natural ability, but Michael Jordan also practiced. Took 10,000 shots a week or whatever. Okay, Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls. He practiced every day, even till the last week of Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He practiced every day. Snow, rain, sleet, or shine. He was practicing. You got to constantly practice in this game. This game is very intense. Very intense. And in order to be great, you have to be just as intense as the game that you're playing. Right? Period. End of story. Me, I'll eat steel. And I'm going to be 63 years old in 2 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks. That's it. That's it. But you know what? I've been blessed to be in an industry where every day is a different day. Every day you challenge yourself, and every single day, Miami missed a field goal, 10-0 Indiana. Oh, please let them win. Can you believe I'm going to go home now? I have no internet. I have no cable. I can't even watch the game. I can't wait to go to Xfinity tomorrow or call them and tell them, Mort, finished, finito, over, OVA. All right, if this silver gets down to the 30 to 63 range, 33, 63 range, I would take another long here. This was the short of a lifetime right here. Can't believe I hit 29. Gold hit 80.5, 80's down 10. Hey, Sam. And anybody new here? Anybody new? Put a 1 up. Anybody new? 1 minute scalping rule. 1 minute scalping rule. You got to be kidding me. You know how many times I've been in trades where the S&Ps have run 10 handles in like 40 seconds? Are you bananas? Forget it. You're short what again? NASDAQ or silver? Be careful being short silver with the 60-minute time frame. Okay, I see a lot of ones here. If you got a lot of ones, if you want a 5-day free trial, Ethan, you've been here before. Come on, right? Momo. If you guys are new, you can text me at 914-500-7484, and you can get a 5-day free trial to my Discord, my live stream every day. When did this happen, Patrick? a new 5-day rule? I never heard this before. Really? I know there was one firm that said you can't trade like for every 30. It has a trade can't be more than 8 seconds or something. Look at the silver is going to turn up here. Be careful, Iceman. These 60s are going to turn up. I left the 60 up for a reason to show you, Iceman. I think he said he's short in silver. I'm just be very careful here. S&P's dropped 4. NASDAQ just dropped 20. Wow, that would be something, man. For a team to go 16-0. No team's ever done 16-0. 16-0? It can't be. They just went to the new rule with the playoff. 2-5 for this new format?
No, for the old one.
Google, see if any team went ever 16-0. I doubt it. Or 15-0. Halftime. Wow. So halftime, I'll probably catch the second half. I mean, yeah. Did everybody sign up? Thank you, Gary B. Michigan went 16-0? Can you look at copper? Let me see what copper is doing. Are you on a prop firm? Paying your own money.
No, Sim.
Oh.
Trading view.
Copper. I'd probably look to take a long in copper for a push up off the 60-minute time frame here. Same pattern as silver. How's NASDAQ looking? Weak. Again, let's see if this silver can get to the 33.63 range here. Bad Jonathan. Bad Bunny. That's not Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl.
Halftime show, yeah.
I'll turn it right off. Hey, Sam, if you're new, please text me 914-500-7484. Okay. Shorting the rip where? NASDAQ? Override? I don't know. What is this with these? Who picks these bands or entertainers? I think the Seattle and New England, and Seattle's going to win. Why? Who do you think is going to be in it?
I think. Oh yeah. No, I agree with you.
What's the big statement? He asked me who I thought.
You said the Seahawks are going to beat.
They are in Super Bowl.
You think so?
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh man!
Oh yeah!
That's a big one.
Oh yeah! Sam Donald's got more experience than May.
I will say he's a great quarterback.
But he believe it or not, when you leave the Jets, anybody's a great quarterback. Okay, Seattle needs payback. I agree. From the time when Russell Wilson threw the ball instead of giving the handoff to Marshawn, right? And then the Patriots win. NASDAQ just dropped 30. And again, anybody who had a 1 here who's new. Bad Bunny is one of the most streamed artists ever. I don't even know his music. I was at a baseball. I can't tell you where I was, but I was at a baseball game and he was there. And he was making a movie, and he had to put a blanket over his head because they couldn't film him. It was part of his contract. Wherever he went, he had to put a blanket over his head. Bogard,
12 years.
NQVWAP, all you guys who put a 1 here, You can, if you text me, I'll give you a 5-day free trial to my live stream, 914-500-7484. Guys, all it is a quick text. Or nobody's texted me. All right, there goes the NASDAQ. See, that's why I said I would not want to short silver with the 60-minute time. Oh, my God. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at the S&Ps. Iceman, I hope you're not short the silver. Got the gold long? Okay. Pat 3, Gannon. Okay. Be careful. Another one here. Soca Rosso 6974. You guys, if you guys are new, you should be texting me to get a 5-day free trial to my live stream every day. Dude, you talking to the master here. 15-0, yes.
Georgia, that's what I was thinking.
Georgia, my daughter, yes. That I knew. Kabooshed. Where's the bear? NASDAQ down 40. S&P's down 8. Classic bull flag on what? Yeah, ever since I went to the new format, no teams ever won 16. Right, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Where are you staying? In West Palm? Yeah. NASDAQ kabooshed. You could probably take a long here on NASDAQ for a scalp, like 75 to 85, 75 to 95 range. We're going to do the giveaways here at 9:50. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I can't read a name, I left my reading glasses in the car, it's over. I'm not calling it. I want names that I can read. You know, Elton John, John, Peter, not some crazy names. Please, I can't take it. Okay, I can't take it. Okay. Right, Kevin? Kevin from the Bronx? Is that Kevin from the Bronx? Oh, no, Kevin 8X. Okay. Miami had 18 yards in the first quarter. Oh, please let the Indiana win. My friend's actually at the game. Her 2 daughters went to University of Indiana. And the next. You like that? Next. If you guys want a 5-day free trial who's new, you should be texting me. They did?
A lot.
What was the spread?
Last time I looked, let me see what I have.
Good job, Phoenix Insight.
It's widened a lot. It's 14.
It was 14 and a half. So Indiana was getting.
Now 14 and a half.
How could it be 14 and a half now? They do it during the game?
They'll change it.
So you could take you could take
Miami.
So that means the score is 24 and a half, nothing?
No.
Oh, Miami has plus 14. Yeah. I thought Miami was giving the 14.
No. Miami has the 14.
Okay. Yeah. Patterns on gold. It's very quiet. We're lucky we got 340 people on the national on this night with the national championship on. I don't look at double tops. Just to be honest with you, I don't look at double tops. I don't look at bottoms, double tops. I have my own methodology. All right. When you get a chance, Jay, text me your full name and email. Okay? Because I put in my contact. Silver and gold. Can you start on Thursday? Yeah, if you want, but you're gonna lose out. You might as well just, if you get the 5-day free trial, you can start it right away. You should sign up because then you'll get access tomorrow. Okay, or you can hold it till next Monday if you want. And again, anybody who wants to, you can just text me or call me, or if you want a 5-day free trial, just text me. I'll send you the link to my live stream. There goes the gold. Gold is what? The silver's going. I would not. I'm telling. I left the 60-minute time frame up for a reason right here. You see that? Silver just ran like 60 cents. Okay, the guy who sold 6 at 63 just jumped. Okay. All right. Wow, there goes the gold. We're gonna get the raffles tonight at 9:50. So I'm telling you now, if I can't read them, where's Jennifer? Okay, if I can't read them, you're not getting picked. Meaning, if the name is so wonky, I can't read it, it's over. Period. Okay. Love your daddy. I love you so much, right? Shepard gave him 25 minutes before they were going to put him down. Day 6. When I got him, you could count the ribs on how skinny he was. Brought him to vet. I took care of him. I fed him properly, gave him a good diet. Very protective, though. Oof. Very, very protective. Wow, look at the gold and silver. Kaboom! Iceman, be careful, Iceman. Hey, Jennifer. All right. Trade for breach. I can read that. Ready to go, go, go. Look at silver and gold. Go, go, go. I told you, silver and gold, identical pattern on a 60-minute time frame. Jennifer, you see the 60-minute time frames on gold and silver? Look at them. Oh my God. Why is it too dangerous to trade Nasdaq? I mean, I don't. How much you up? 325.
325.
So you pass the eval?
Right now I'm trying to go with the whole thing, and
Don't mention the name of the firm.
I'm due
Okay.
$1,000 payout.
And they won't give it to you?
Nope.
Listen, I have a friend of mine who made $77,000, and they won't pay him.
Wow.
That's why you got to deal with my funded futures. I know the owners. I know Matt. I know Luke. Luke, I know 10 years. Days of Benzinga. These people, I pick up a phone. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna. They don't hurt people. This is the other firms. I don't know. They're worse than the Gambino crime family. I don't know. You know. know what I'm saying?
I heard good things.
Look at this. Oh my God, I was about to say short the gold. What just came out? Gold just went over. Right?
Can you explain to me, Brick?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna look at this pattern. If this gold gets up to the 77.5, 77.80 to 83.80, I look to short it. Okay. Silver may get another push down here. Okay, what do you want to know? This silver just dropped. Damn it. Hold on. Up to 28. There goes the NASDAQ. There goes the S&Ps. If you're long, NASDAQ just kaboomed. NASDAQ 95 to 21. S&Ps 04 to 09. Not Jerry Gallo. Jerry Callow. I love that. I love that scene. Lou Ferrigno, I think, right? Lou Ferrigno. Anybody get the long on the NASDAQ or S&P? I told you I was looking for a pullback on the 5-minute time frame on the NASDAQ. Right? See, on the double blue? Anybody get the long on the NASDAQ? Jennifer, anybody? Nobody? Silver? Gold? Bill Bixby. Oh, that's right. Bill Bixby. Right? Then it was Lou Ferrigno, no? All right, look the cover. Wow, look at the S&P's up 6. Look at the NASDAQ 130. Oh, my God. Kaboom! Where's the bull? If silver gets up to 36 to 66, I look to take his scalp short. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Gold just got kabooshed. Wow. Look at this NASDAQ and S&P. Damn. That's the S&P's got down to 04. Iceman, I hope you're careful on the short on the look at these S&Ps go. Good Lord. Look to cover the gold below 76.5. All right. Again, anybody new, you could text me at 914-500-7484 if you want a 5-day free trial. Terribly terrific. Got the long. Silver just dropped up to 37. Oof. NASDAQ and S&P's just kaboomed. Let's go hit those likes, guys. Hit those likes. And again, everybody, I have a podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. If you please watch it every night on my SK Trading YouTube. Okay. And it airs every night at 6 o'clock. SK Trading YouTube. Do I speak Spanish? No. I took 4 years of Spanish. I think I know 3 words. Supreme Court may force Trump to refund $133 billion in tariff revenue. Are they crazy? Gold, look at the silver drop. Missed that short in silver. Got up to 37 here. Missed that short in silver. I'd cancel that short. Gold should drop. Just NASDAQ gets up to the 35 to like 55. I'd probably look to short it. NASDAQ should go lower, Andrew. I agree. Andrew, this was a nice little short here on silver here. Okay, but I just wanted to show you, Iceman, when you were short, to potentially look to cover because of the 60-minute oversold condition. That's what I was just trying to show you. Okay. Okay. Price is very heavy on the NASDAQ. Probably even go 30 to 60 range on the NASDAQ. Look at the silver drop, 37. Oh, just dropped 30 cents. Gold, look to cover gold below 77.5. This gold should drop too here as well. All right. We're going to do the raffle in 12 minutes. And if you want a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and email. 914-500-7484. Oh, look at the silver drop 30. All right. Text me your full name and email.
Sure did.
You right here?
Yep.
How do you say this? Jack or
Just call me Jay.
Oh, wow. Look at the silver drop. Wow. Who did?
Dolphins.
I feel bad for the Bills coach, though. I kind of liked him, though. But, I mean...
McDaniels might be...
Who?
The old...
Really?
It's a bad move. Yeah.
Oh. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Terrible.
You need an experienced coach for Josh Allen. You need really
a defensive caller.
I'm surprised their defensive failed them like that though. You're still short 5? Okay, good job. I probably would lower your stops again with the 60-minute time frame here. I tried to short it here though. Gold again, look to cover below 77.5. Nasdaq, I'd cancel the short. Iceman, good job. Oh, my daughter said the same thing. The GM for the Bills should have been fired first. Yeah, my daughter said the same thing. She said, Dad, they fired the wrong guy. I can't believe my daughter's a big Bills fan. Oof. My daughter said that to me today. She said, Dad, they fired the wrong guy. What call?
When they
The head coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen knew it though too.
It's not his.
Okay. Belichick going to the Bills. Belichick's gone from North Carolina. I'm telling you right now. He can't handle college football.
He's gotta handle his.
That's a joke, though. She should never be on the sidelines, but. Do we silver below 90 this week? This week? I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty big prediction. It could. I'd like to see silver go to like 98, 100. I'd like to see 100 silver. If it hits 120, I think you back up the truck and you short the SLVs. The ZSLs, well, the ZSLs right here, I trade these a lot. Here. If silver's 120, these will probably be like $1.60. And they'll probably do a reverse split on it. Good job on the gold short, Pierre. I'd be careful being short silver. How about that throw that guy made, the quarterback for the Bears? He was getting chased down by 3 guys. And then he threw the interception. There was nobody around.
Nope.
Who was he throwing to? Receiver's fault. I don't know about that. All right. S&P is pushing up here. I know we don't have enough time, but these S&Ps are shorts here. Silver is going right back up. I'm telling you, these 60-minute time frames, you got to be careful here. Caleb Williams, right? Caleb Williams? Yeah. Incredible pass in the end zone. He goes from an incredible pass in the end zone to throw into to right to the Rams player. Like, what are you on? Let's go. 3rd and 17 to open the second half, and Miami keeps the fast mask. So who Indiana's got the ball? That's a first down then. Personal foul, right? Incredible to unreal. I know, I agree. That's the perfect way to sum it up. Incredible to unreal. First down, Indiana. Personal foul, face mask. He still played. How do you play with a broken ankle? Oh, I want to see Silver. If Silver drops 30 cents, I would look to buy it. Oh, Moore didn't finish running his route?
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Oh, Okay. All right, we got about 4 minutes. We're going to do the raffle. And again, if there's any names, I'd be shorting the NASDAQ 30 up to 50 or 35 up to 55. Hey, who's back in Florida? Ryan Elliott, welcome back. Come to Jupiter. Give me a call. Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. Silver is not an account killer. Just got to know what you're doing. This gold's a short again up there, the 78 and a half up to 84 and a half range. Nasdaq's not flying. We called the long on the Nasdaq, 95. Silver is dropping. All right. Okay. Gold just dropped 2. Silver. Rams winning it all? No. As much as I like the quarterback and the head coach, I don't think the Rams are going to do it. They're not losing. The Seattle Seahawks not losing at home. I'm telling you that right now.
Not with that stadium.
Not with that stadium and not with that coach and not with that defense. Forget it. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. All right. You're a Patriots fan?
My family's a 40.
That team's got to take 3 years to rebuild.
They gotta get.
All right. We got about 2 minutes before we start the raffle here. All right. We're going to do 10 giveaways. Okay? 10 giveaways. Where's Jennifer? In case I need Jennifer. It's bigger. All right. Look at the silver. Look at the gold drop 4. Oh my God, Silva. Go get him, Iceman. I called the short at 37 into that bear flag, but never got. Just dropped 60 on the Silva. Go get him, Iceman. Ryan Elliott, if you live in Florida, I live in Jupiter, so give me a call. All right, we got the raffle in 1 minute. If this silver, again, gets down to the 35-65 range, I'd take a long. NASDAQ and S&Ps. Oh, I think the Patriots are going to beat them. Now, there's an old rumor. They say that a backup quarterback has a better chance of winning because it's his first game. They don't know how to scout him. You hear that? I heard that. That's what I heard today. All right, 4 games. All right, we got the raffles. All right, 950. What does silver get down to here? Oh boy, 72. Again, on the silver, I would go 60, 35 to 65. All right, let's do the raffles. Let's go 10 giveaways. Oh my God, gold just dropped 6. NASDAQ should be shorted. All right, here's the spin. Let's see if I can read this here. We're going to do 30 seconds as a pause. Michael at Michael 18E5C. Come on. Michael at Michael. Miami just scored? Ugh. Michael at Michael -18E5C. Is he here? I can't see it. I'm here? Okay, congratulations, Michael. Okay, good job. Check. That's one. Next! Okay. I was told I have to give you 30 seconds. Ricky James. Ricky James. Ricky James. Silver hit 65 here. Ricky James, are you here? Ricky James, are you here? Platinum Caboose. Silver just hit 65 and Ricochet 13. Ricky James, are you here? I have to give everybody a chance. At least 30 seconds here. Ricky James, going once. Gotta be 30 seconds. Ricky James going twice. Anybody buy the silver at 65? No, Ricky. Next! NASDAQ, if you're short the NASDAQ, look to cover between the 20 and 30 range. What's this? Sad Sosa. Sad Soso. Sad Soso D1X. See, that's a name I can't read. This would be banned, but I'll. No, I think it's something else. So that's so. I don't understand this word. So.
With an S.
So. Oh my God, my brain hurts. Look at the silver rally, 30 cents. The name is pronounced next. That's a great one. I got to give him a chance. Please don't get me in trouble here. Oh my God, 65. He's here? He's here. Satsoso's here. Next. Tommaso 548. Tommaso 548. I gave it to him. I said he's here. Oh my God, look at the silver. So Tommaso 548. Is Tommaso here? Hey, there he is. Next. Ryan Trades. Ryan.trades. RYZN.trades. Ryan.trades. Ryan.trades. Ryan, if the 30-minute turns negative, you look for shorts. Ryan.trades. Is he here? Yep, here. That's 4. Congratulations, Ryan. Mystic Rick Trading. Mystic Rick Trading. Mystic Rick Trading. You got the long wear on gold and silver. Good job. Okay. Mystic Rick Trading. Who am I killing? Good evening. He just are you kidding me? Eerie feeling. Came late to the game. It's like going to a baseball game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Okay. Mystic Rick Trading. Going once. Mystic Rick. Going twice. Next. I gave 30 seconds. I did give 30 seconds on that one. Rich Vale 1623. Richie Vale Valley 1623. RICHVAHLE 1623. Going once. He's here? There you go. Congratulations, Rich. There you go. Congratulations. See? You got to be here to win it. 5 more. Edge Engine. Edge Engine. Edge Engine. Edge Engine. I have more trouble reading these names than candles. Okay? Edge Engine. He's here. Congratulations, Edge. Good job. I waited 30 seconds. Good job. Next! Scared Money 222. Scared Money 222. Scared Money 222. Scared Money 222. He's here? Scared Money's here. Congratulations. We got 3 more to do. Good job, Scared Money. Congratulations. I see I'm being patient. 30 seconds. I'm waiting nicely. Plus, there's a little delay. Sam WM9716. Look at the NASDAQ drop 10. Sam WM9716. Sam WM9716. He's here. Congratulations. We got 2 or 3 more. I forgot. Sam's quick. Yep. Paul, 1906. Paul, 1906. Paul, 1906. Paul, you're very welcome, Sam. Congratulations. Paul, 1906. Next, he's here? Oh, he's here. Okay, got it. Goat, 1723. Goat, 1723. Is Goat here? Goat, 1723. Anybody here? Goat? Nobody? I'll give him a couple more. I am Goat. Goat, 1723. Going once. Going twice. Next! Sam versus self-trading. Sam versus self-trading. Good Lord God. Sam versus self-trading. Sam versus self-trading. AI will get local reading all the name. He's here? All right. Congratulations, everybody. Okay. Congratulations on that. What happened to my camera here? All right. It's 10 o'clock. I want to say thank you to My Funded Futures for sponsoring tonight. Thank you for this opportunity. We had over 400 people. I'd like to get up to 1,000. with the new year here. And I want to thank everybody. I hope everybody had a good night. Index futures were pretty active, more than usual. Again, if you'd like to contact me and get a 5-day free trial to my live stream, you can text me at 914-500-7484. And if you also like to watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, it's on my SK Trading YouTube. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody.